everyone, my name is Khyati Maheshwari and you're watching my channel Charted Logics by Khyati Maheshwari. And in this video specifically we are going to talk about CMA INTER study plan that is going to be conducted in December 20. Now, we all know that your examination is going to be held from 10th of December. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what you have to do in 20 days plan. ओके मैं आपको 20 डेज़ प्लान जो है वो दे रही हूँ कि इन 20 डेज़ के अंदर आप कैसे इफ़ेक्टिवली इसको यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं टू कवर अप योर होल सिलेबस. ओके, नाउ without wasting any further time, a small request from my side that if you are new to my channel and haven't subscribed it yet, so please subscribe to my channel first, pause the video, subscribe to the channel, and then let's do further. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to take 2 days for each subject. Okay, we are going to cover in 2 days each and every subject. Now what you have to do in these 2 days means आप किस तरीके से 2 days के अंदर एक whole subject जो है उसको plan करेंगे, and I am going to provide you the whole list that you have to cover before examination. Okay, if you haven't done it yet, आप उसे बाद में नहीं कर पाएंगे, so please note down this into a piece of paper and stick into the wall that if suppose I have told you 5 things that you have to do before going to examination. Okay, so these are 3 things. Okay, so for each subject you have to tick it, like in suppose accounts that you have done this and this. Okay, in law or in other subject you have done this and this. Okay, so that nothing can be leave before examination. Okay, so you have to do this thing. Now what you have to do, first of all, SM. Now study material you only have to read because you have done it clearly. Okay, now it's not the time that you will grasp it totally, you just have to read it. ओके, जस्ट रीड इट थोरली. जस्ट आपको उसके पन्ने पलट के देखना है, कहीं पे आपने अगर कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट मार्क कर रखा था तो आपको वो चीज़ देखनी है. ओके, सो दिस इज़ यू आर गोइंग टू डू in these 2 days. Okay, first of all you have to cover the whole SM. After that you have to do questions only. You have to do only questions this time. Okay, you are not one second, you're not going to refer any. नाउ इन इसके आप क्वेश्चंस को किस तरीके से कवर करेंगे. नाउ आपको क्वेश्चन को रीड करना है. सपोज कोई भी प्रैक्टिकल क्वेश्चन है उसको आपको रीड करना है. आफ्टर दैट कैलकुलेट इट एंड पुट योर मेन आंसर, ओनली द आंसर, पुट इट इन योर माइंड और जस्ट राइट द एंड फिगर, सपोज 63,000 आउट देयर, एंड देन सी इट्स आंसर एंड मैच इट विद योर आंसर. ओके, so in this way you are going to cover questions fastly. Okay, suppose there is a theoretical answer, so you make its theory or make some points, answer it in roughly, or you can just recall it in your mind that yes, these are the points. Now after that you have to see the answers. So we will have to cover the whole questions, a lot of questions that we have, all the questions that we have from RTP or mock test paper or past paper or in book. Any question that you see, any MCQ that you see, you have to cover it now because later on you can't cover it. So these days you have to cover all the questions, all the MCQs, and you have to do it fast. Okay, you have to do it fast. For making it fast you have only to read it, and if you can't able to understand or your answer is supposedly wrong, then you have to understand this. Okay, now mark my words that these kind of questions that you have to understand is almost half. Okay, ये ज़्यादा क्वेश्चंस ऐसे नहीं होंगे जिसको आपको पढ़ के समझ में ना आए. Okay, so these kind of questions either you can leave them, or if they are very much important questions, okay, these are very much important questions, so either you can write it. Okay, writing make remember more. Okay, or either you can read it 2 or 3 times. That can also help you in remembering the questions. Okay, now if you can't able to answer a particular question or particular type of question which is important, then either you have to write it, or either you have to read it loudly, read out loudly. Okay, in this way you are able to grasp the question. Okay, in this way you are going to cover your whole subjects into only 2 days. Divide your syllabus. I wish you have to divide your syllabus in 80 to 20 ratio, or you can divide it in 60 to 40 ratio and try to cover first day 60 or 80 portion. Why on first day 60 to 80 portion? Because uh, first of all, first day you have lots of motivation into you. Okay, so you can cover 80 or 60% of your syllabus, and on the next day what you can do, you can do the 20 or the 40 remaining portion of the subject, and all the things that you can't understand, or the important concepts, or other things that you are not able to solve, you have to look at this day. Okay, so in this way we are going to cover our whole syllabus, our whole questions, and also take time for important questions as well. Okay, and I hope that you are writing these points into your notebook or wherever possible, so that you can't able to forget all the things or all the tips that I am giving you in this video. Okay, now in this way we have covered in 2 days our each syllabus, and our 16 days are gone. I have told you that I will make a 20-day plan for you, and out of the remaining 16 days, 16 days has been gone. Now in remaining 4 days, what you have to do? First, you have to revise all the concepts that you have know, that you know this, you have confident in that. Now you don't have to lose that marks that you are confident about into that marks that you are not so confident about. Okay, so अपने को वो वाले जो कंसेप्ट अपने को अच्छी तरीके से आते हैं, जो कि मैं बोल रही हूँ 80 to 60 पार्ट ऐसा होगा जो कि आपको 100% आता होगा, और आप उसे नहीं कर पाएंगे बिकॉज ऑफ द अदर पार्ट्स दैट जो आपको नहीं आता होगा. तो अभी टाइम नहीं है कि अपन उसके ऊपर कंसंट्रेट करें जो अपने को नहीं आता. अपन को इन लास्ट डेज के अंदर उसके ऊपर कंसंट्रेट करना है जो अपने को आता है. तो इन 4 days you don't have to touch anything new, you don't have to touch any questions that you have done, you don't have to touch anything else than what you know already. Okay, so जो अपने को आता है उसके अंदर अपन कोई भी गलती नहीं करें, इसलिए. और जो या तो अपने मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट जो कंसेप्ट्स हैं उसको अपने को देखना है, या फिर ऐसे कंसेप्ट जो कि अपन नहीं कर पाए हैं उसको अभी बिल्कुल छोड़ देना है. ओके, उन चीज़ों को अभी बिल्कुल छोड़ देना है. तो दीज आर द टिप्स दैट आई वांट टू गिव यू, एंड एट लास्ट आई वांट टू से दैट इफ you have prepared any notes, or you have any charts, or if you have marked something important in your teacher's book, reference book, or any book. Suppose when we do first time our syllabus, what we do, some questions I will do that it is same as above. Okay, and some questions I will put a mark that it is important. Now what we do, we will put the mark over there, but we will never look it back that okay this is important, then that means that we have to do it. Okay, but we can't do it. Now this is the time that you show that important questions. Okay, so only check, और ओनली आप अपने कॉपीज़ के जो पन्ने हैं, जो भी आपकी जितनी भी कॉपीज़ इंपॉर्टेंट नोट्स वगैरह या जितने भी बुक्स हैं उसको एक बार पलट के देखिए कि क्या कहीं पे आपने कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट या कुछ नोट मार्क कर रखा है, और अगर कर रखा है तो जस्ट रीड इट वंस बिफोर एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, एंड you have to consider that only very less time is left, so prioritize your things that which are important and which are not so important. Which are not so important, you just have to leave them right now. Okay, don't waste your time into non-important things, only focus over the core important things. Okay, and in this less time you have to give more output, and how you will give more output is by making some tips that give you more output. Okay, like completing your questions early. How? By only reading them and understanding them into your mind. Okay, and like by charts you can revise your whole chapters. Okay, or by only going through it. Okay, so in this way all the things you have to cover it in 2 days, and the in remaining days what you can do, you can revise all the concept that you already know. Okay, so I hope this video is helpful to you. On the 10th of December your exams is arriving. MCQ pattern, so cover all MCQs. So this is all from my side. If you have any query or anything related to this video, you can comment down below. If you like this video, please like it, and if you want any other information, like, this is for both group, okay? And for single group, what you can do is you can cover the syllabus in 4 days. Okay, you can cover the syllabus in 4 days and divide it accordingly, and divide it accordingly. Okay, so if you have both group, then you have 16 days to cover up your each subject in 2 days. And if you have one group, what you can do, you have only 16 days in that also, but you can cover each subject in detail in 4 days. Okay, in 4 days. So in this way you are going to cover your CMA Inter syllabus. All you have to do, and you have to allocate the important and the non-important things. And one more thing, that do not worry about all the announcement, notifications, etc. All you have to concentrate in on is study, and just make a 1 hour or 30 minutes time for all these nonsense going on there. So just to concentrate what you can do. You can't change the announcement, or you can't blame other things that is not in your control. Only your control is on your studies. Don't blame other things, that when your examination will happen and you will not able to pass the clear the examination. Okay, so just concentrate on what you can do, and what your work is to study, and study properly. Okay, so I hope this plan is work for you, and any other tips will work for you. If yes, please comment down below and let me know, because if you can't let me know, I don't know whether this will work for you or not, or is this CMA videos I should make or not. So please try to understand and support me by subscribing to the channel and commenting down below that is this video is little bit helpful to you or not. Okay, so see you soon in my next video. Stay connected to this channel, and I will link it down my Telegram channel into it. In this I have compiled many notes, etc., MCQs there also, so that you can refer all the questions out there. Okay, so thank you very much. Stay connected with Chartered Logics, and I'm signing out. My name is Khyati Maheshwari. Okay, bye, and all the best for your examination.